Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome. I am Dana Waldy, licensed esthetician and makeup artist, and it is a lovely Saturday afternoon here in Los Angeles, so I thought I would take my afternoon to shoot a couple of videos. So I've been on this kick recently of just key ingredients to look for when trying to treat specific skin concerns. So I did one on anti-aging, I recently did one on acne, and today I want to take the opportunity to talk about rosacea. So a couple of things to do, maybe to not do when you have rosacea, when trying to treat rosacea. I know it's a very common skin condition that a lot of people really struggle with. So before I hop in, first thing first, a lot of people assume that they have rosacea, even if they just have a little redness in the skin, and that's not necessarily rosacea. So make sure you definitely go see a dermatologist so that you can be properly diagnosed first, because it can be misdiagnosed, and then if you think you have rosacea and you're using products that you think are going to help with rosacea, it might not be working. So first, always just make sure you get a proper diagnosis from your dermatologist. So once you've done that, I'm sure your dermatologist is going to review all kinds of stuff with you. So these are just my own personal tips and tricks as an esthetician when I have treated clients with rosacea or help them kind of alleviate some of the common side effects of rosacea, which would be redness, inflammation in the skin. I actually shot a video about a year ago about having an alkaline diet and things to use and do. So I'll put that link below. So that's a really great starter point, because with anything, whenever we see any type of redness or inflammation in our skin, it's our body's way of telling us that we have some type of inflammation in the body going on. So I always recommend getting on a nice alkaline diet. So I'll put that link below. And then now let's talk about topically what we can do. So if you go to the doctor, the derm, many times they're going to put you on a prescription, which is great, especially if you have a severe case of rosacea. That prescription, oftentimes what it will do is help to bring down the redness in your skin, and then you're left with the broken capillaries, and they become more visible because that redness kind of camouflages it, all that inflammation, and now that you've been on that internal medication, it'll bring down the redness, but then you're going to be left with those broken capillaries. So one thing I recommend is definitely laser treatments. Talk to your doctor or dermatologist about different options, but I've seen clients get really good results from doing laser treatments to help with those broken capillaries. And so now let's talk about things that will exacerbate the rosacea. So things to avoid is extreme heat, extreme cold, cigarettes, alcohol, spicy foods. So those are things to definitely avoid. And so now let's talk about the right ingredients to be using or the right products to be using when treating rosacea. So first thing first, I always say never, ever, ever be using a gel foamy cleanser. Because our lipid barrier has already been compromised, we need to treat our skin with tender loving care, so some TLC. So you want to just use creamy cleanser, something that's nice and creamy. It's not going to strip the skin or any of the oils on the skin, because we're already dried out. Your skin needs those oils. A couple of other key things is always, especially with rosacea, make sure you're wearing a sunscreen daily, and only a physical sunscreen. No chemical sunscreens, because we don't want that to irritate the skin. So physical sunscreens only, and what that means is the key ingredients, the two main ingredients for physical sunscreens are zinc and titanium. And I also shot a video on chemical sunscreens versus physical sunscreens, so I'll put that link below because that might be useful. So creamy cleanser, a physical sunscreen, and then definitely azelaic acid. Azelaic acid is amazing. It will help you'll get that chemical exfoliation, but it's so super gentle, and it will actually treat pigmentation as well. Azelaic acid should be the only acid you're using when and if you have rosacea. Definitely no physical exfoliators, so nothing that has like a granule texture, no physical exfoliators. The only type of exfoliation you should do is azelaic acid. Another ingredient that I really love for rosacea skin types is aloe vera. So anything that's in a nice aloe vera base will help to soothe and calm. Aloe vera is a natural anti-inflammatory, so it will help that that topical inflammation in the skin. So aloe vera, a great ingredient to look for. Anything with chamomile, super nourishing, hydrating. Chamomile is also really, really nice. And then lastly, definitely look for niacinamide. So niacinamide actually, not only does it hydrate the skin, but it strengthens the capillary walls. And so with rosacea, I know I mentioned this earlier, but that means you have a compromised barrier. So we need to strengthen those capillary walls. So niacinamide is an excellent topical ingredient to look for to give your skin the right hydration that you need for rosacea. But I think that sums it up. I wanted to make this video short and sweet on what to do, what to not do. So just to quickly recap on key ingredients to use and key products: creamy, gentle cleansers only, no gel cleansers, a physical sunscreen, aloe vera, niacinamide, chamomile, and then I did forget there is an excellent tea that you can drink that will help with that inflammation as well in the body, which is that mulberry tea. So that's something nice that you can drink as well. So I hope this video helps, just kind of in a nutshell, key things to do and not do when trying to treat rosacea. As always, I love to hear what you're using and loving, so please make sure to drop me comments below, join the conversation, and you know what to do. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my video, and I'll see you beauties next time. Bye!